Hey, so just doing a quick little reading with the Animal Spirit deck today, and I am recording the audio, after the fact. Just, I don't know, try something different. Sometimes, just observing the reading versus speaking it out loud at the same time, it just gives me some time to think about it, feel it out, and anyways, that was kind of what I was thinking. And the tarantula, that is being distracted and refocus. Yeah. So anyways, I was just going to do, my plan was just to pull a few of these and see what happens. And what do we got here? Oh yeah. So this one at the bottom, dolphin energy, and then between the hummingbird and the bear. And yeah, then I was like, okay, started to get the feeling like it's about two energies here and this uniting dolphin energy. So anyways, we go to the bear first, once we find it. Waking from spiritual slumber, beginning anew. After a long winter, the bear arises from deep slumber. At first, the movement and effort are difficult, but the bear knows it's time to awaken and move towards the dawning light. The bear card represents an individual on the cusp of new direction and personal transformation. The initial weeks and months of this spiritual quest may feel tricky, cumbersome, and full of obstacles, but you have no choice. Bear, winter wanes, the warmth of spring emerges, and your transformation begins. So that's somebody's energy, the bear's energy. And then the hummingbird, positive, enthusiastic, spiritually resourceful. Inside the tiny hummingbird resides an endless well of energy and positivity. The hummingbird's secret is that it has learned where to gather nectar, and it returns to those sources daily for nourishment and rejuvenation. This sacred elixir springs from many sources, but usually involves nature, creativity, exploring spirituality. Follow the way of the hummingbird, and you cannot go wrong. Every droplet of life becomes sweet, every moment worth savoring. So that's a really interesting energy between these two cards here. And then the dolphin, which is a water. Innately intelligent healer, light blessings. The gifts of the dolphin are beyond what your human minds can grasp. Dolphin personalities are often drawn to the healing arts as they are sensitive to the subtle and enjoy working on the level of spirit. It's easy for dolphin types to underestimate the impact they make on the world. These creatures play such an important role in the wheel of karma that coming in contact with the dolphin type will change the entire course of your day and thus your life. This card can also indicate a profound blessing is on the way. So beautiful, beautiful, to bring into balance like-minded spirits. So I was totally getting these are two spirits that are coming together here soon. Like-minded spirits. Playful, energy, yeah, blessings. So then I had to pull out my tarot cards, of course, and see what they had to add, because obviously it was just something so, I don't know, it just felt so obvious, So yeah, I have a hard time holding this freaking huge thing, so I thought I'd split it in half and just do half at a time. What was that? That was like the Sun card. Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups is celebratory energy. Like it's also like emotional wellspring. I totally got the sense that it was what the hummingbird is bringing in. And what's interesting too, that these two are mirrored as well. Like I feel like aspects of both are true in both. You know what I mean? Well, you will as the reading goes on. Oh, that's kind of weird because I already know what the reading is about now. Okay, so yeah, so then I committed because I'm holding the deck, so I just went through the whole thing once and then got these two cards. So we got this one, which felt like this is the wish. This is the ideal situation here. And then we had more celebratory cups with the Three of Cups. And, oh yeah, the Nine of Pentacles felt like the hummingbird, where the hummingbird is at. Independent, self-sufficient, creating in the garden, in touch with nature, in the fairy realms, and, reaping what's been sowed and stuff. And then this decisive action with this Page of Swords felt like the bear energy, because the bear was waking up from its slumber, right? Like it's transformative, rejuvenating rest and, making a move here. which is so the twin flame freaking story here. And then the freaking Lovers comes out, right? And we got this mystery card flipped over there too. What is that card? What was that card? Okay. So, yeah, the Lovers card, we've got, oh, that was the Knight of Pentacles, which felt to me like even though the Hummingbird is in her abundant garden, you know, she's ready for action. So I think the Knight of Pentacles represents that, like, and then we've got this 3, this felt really like divinely guided, like what each side is bringing to the table, and then the, you know, that could be like on the spiritual realm, and then we letting stuff go, and oh man, I don't know if I can keep up like this from this angle. It's so weird. Is it making sense for you guys on your end? So yeah, the 7 of Wands over there underneath the Page of Swords, it feels like a conclusion, getting to a place and taking the decisive action to move forward, to go on to the next. Like it's like an achievement of a goal or a the highest perspective you can get, and then you're like, okay, I got the lay of the land, or I see where I need to make my next move. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it's related to this decisive action, and also the colors really went together there. And then we got the letting go at the bottom, and the ancestral inheritance on either side of the Lovers card there. Oh yeah, this one made me think of protection, like it's a protected, destined union, especially when I put it over there and the sword was kind of like in the stone, in the crystal heart, right? Like the sword and the stone, like it's destiny, but it's also protected, like that knight feels like a sentinel, you know, like it's protecting this union. And yeah, that was pretty gorgeous. This ideal that I think that with the Ace of Pentacles at the top, or maybe that's the Page of Pentacles, but it's like this ideal that they both have in common that they want. And then the 4 of Wands is just like, look at that card. It's passionate, it's abundant, it's beautiful, it's fully like sacral chakra freaking action here. And, you know, I was moving it around a bit because I was trying to capture all of that in there, what it was speaking to me, like the sword and the stone, destiny, protected, beautiful, ideal union. Like it's balanced. It's the 4 of Wands is such a beautiful card. It just seems like a very beautiful thing when it comes together. It's definitely some sort of union, whether on way or happening now. But it's got that Empress vibe, like the Empress, the Hummingbird is very much radiating in her abundance, or in their abundance, and then the bear, the Emperor, is making a move, like it made a decision to move. Yeah, and it looks like they've also done some inner connecting with their inner realms, their third eye, their higher self, and turned into the Magician. And that could have been one of the decisive moves that the bear is making, like, if I want this, I got to become a fucking magician, right? And so they did. And then I was wondering, okay, well, what's going on the Hummingbird side? And she's ready for she's wished for reciprocating relationships, and then the world was in behind. And it just felt like these two spirits coming together is just going to be like the world is the oyster. The world is the pearl, I guess. And their love is the oyster? Or is their love the shell? Anyways, I was trying to figure out where to put this world because it felt like it was something to do with them. Like it was like a double thing. So yeah, the world and this ideal and this beautiful, abundant love, protected, playful dolphin energy. You know, you got your ancestors, they're giving their blessings on this thing, maybe had their hand in it, right? And then I had to rearrange here because I saw an opportunity. So yeah, it's kind of like those cups there are like maybe ancestral gifts that each side is bringing, and when combined, they've got 10 cups. Right? You got 7 and 3. When they put their cups together. They got all the cups. Yeah. And then divine inheritance, ancestral inheritance on the bottom left, and letting go of the things that no longer serve is what kind of brought these, or bringing these, depending on where you're at, two spirits together. This love. The lovers. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. What a gorgeous concept. Like, I love the twin flame story. I mean, it's, you know, long. 15 years, no contact. It was a long time. But the idea of it, like, two people connected, like, telepathically, energetically, mirroring each other on, and helping each other on some spiritual quantum level to level up and become the best versions of themselves. And then they're, like, their prize for doing all the work and going through all the dark nights of the soul and soul searching and releasing and all the things is that you get to have somebody to share the rest of your life with that you're on the same page with. I don't know. It just seems like a beautiful story. So anyways, the energy with these 3 cards, illusion, study, and observe, it's kind of like the bear energy is still, you know, coming into their magician or just acclimating to being a magician. And they're still kind of keeping an eye from the sidelines. This was like the overall energy of this dynamic, intense enlightenment and emotion. Look at all these freaking cups here, right? On top of this playful dolphin energy too. And then synchronicity, amazing moments of synchronicity. And I think that's very much the divine timing of things, right? And I didn't like how the dolphin energy, because it's playful, beautiful dolphin energy, like it needs to be out there, up there as well. Because I think that's kind of like the dynamic of this duo. Yeah. And then synchronicity card was totally covering, I didn't like it up there because that didn't make sense. Let's move that. But yeah, I thought this was a really beautiful reading. So we got the hummingbird, waiting, ready, wished, reciprocating, abundant, bringing in cups, bear energy, decisive, figured things out, went in, turned into a freaking magician. Yeah. And then that's the letting go of all the things that no longer serve. There's some divine inheritance, ancestral inheritance, and some cups. Yeah. Beautiful. Very beautiful. But now move that card. I want that card down low. See, right now I'm thinking about doing it, but then I'm like, forget it. But then I'm like, no, I have to. I just had to. It's got to make sense. So, here we go. Yeah, because I feel like it's protected until the divine timing and the synchronicity of when the two paths cross. That's why it needed to go down. And then, boom. Yes. Thank you. And then abundance. Beautiful. Oh, thank you. Intense emotion, dolphin vibes. Yes. Celebrated by the spirit team. Let go of the shit that's no longer well, it's also anything that weighs you down, like energetically. Right? It makes you lighter, which makes you shine brighter. There it is. So that's the reading. I hope it was as good for you as it was for me. Yeah, it's hard to do a voiceover after the fact. But anyways, we did our best. Okay? Thanks for listening. Love you. Bye.